That is awesome. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome again to Saberlight Nights. We're doing Fight Night number 28. And again, thank you to Mando Core, thank you to Kai Sabers. And speaking of some of the wonderful people that work over at SMAF, Saber Martial Arts Foundation, we have Mark from Saber Martial Arts. So good to have you here. Thank you.
Good to be back with you guys. Thank you. So nice of you.
Yeah. And it's going to be Ryan and Roland. Yeah.
Let's see what we got here. This is a good mix of fighters. A lot more fighters than the last one, which is always cool.
Yep. Ryan and Evan.
I don't know if I've seen Evan fight before. He might have been in the last one we did, but I don't remember.
Nobody saw that.
No.
Oh yeah, you need to be there too.
Look
Look at that blade work, guys! Right out of the gate.
Yeah. Evan is just so he's specifically trained in Saber martial arts, so you'll see a lot of the classical sort of traditional different forms in there. And look at that. That's what I love to watch.
Right off the bat, he's very offensive, very I don't know, I'd call it Atari, but
that's exactly what he's studying right now.
Okay, so it's working. I mean, right out of the gate, I can see it. So.
Yep.
Oh no, it's that right?
Kind of a shame, but he has to work for the tournament, so he's not going to be here. I always love watching
really?
him fight.
Yeah, that'd be a unique style to have in there, I'm sure.
No worries, man. And that's still over there by
if offense is your strategy,
yes.
You got your work cut out for you, but you're gonna have a lot of fun.
Oh, yeah.
Who was that? I think that was
Ryan, you're not giving him any ground though.
No,
that back foot is planted and ready.
There you go.
Very nice.
He was coming in, and then Ryan just came right down on him.
I like the sidestep move too, Ryan.
Mm-hmm.
Forcing him to change his angles.
And look, he chases you.
You're I had expected you to ring out by now. You haven't rung out at all.
Oh, that blade work. Do that again.
Yeah, for real.
Oof.
Oh,
Intercepted. Yes. Look at how Evan is coming in strong and doing so many wonderful things.
He wasn't even behind.
I said I love to watch the man fight.
There.
Ryan, I feel like you're like a cobra or something, just chilling until it's time to strike, and you strike real hard, you know?
Yeah. Ryan's got great measure, and his distance is just perfect. So he will wait, and you think that you've got it ranged just right, and nope, he just interrupts. Bang! I've got you right here.
I love it. The patience is impeccable.
Everyone else paid like $50, and I called him in the lunch line. So
Ryan, have we fluffed you enough yet? I don't think so.
Right. Start the ego. And I tell you, and Evan was just and got that hand shot, and then comes in. Yes.
That was a fun match.
I got to say.
I love to watch Evan fight. He just, I don't know. The only way I can say is he has so much more style than the rest of us.
True.
That was very, again, I don't know if everybody watching and listening knows the word Atari, but that was about as pure of a Form 4 performance in the philosophy he was employing as I've seen in a long time.
Exactly right. And Evan, I love, because again, Evan is one of those guys that is so, I'm trying to get past this very traditionally strong, and when he comes out and and he's aggressive like this, trying to get past that stupid guarding, trying to get past where he's got a very specific thing in mind. You've got to work, and he comes right in. He's doing that, and it's like, oh wait, he's suddenly really right here, and whoa.
Yeah. And that's
good.
A testament, like we said, Ryan's back foot, kind of keeping him from going out of bounds, keeping him off angle just barely at the last second, kind of thing. Evan was so up in his face, but calm, collected Ryan over there.
Yep. It's so good.
Ryan, is that your like normal energy, or I don't want to say energy level, because clearly there's a high amount of energy when you have a counter game that fierce. But do you like, are you normally that chill, sort of like patient person?
It's a constant restraint more than a chill.
Restraint.
So
Ooh, I see what
prefer
you're
to
saying.
attack, but I try to hold back and attack at the right time.
Uh-huh.
So
the definition
fairly
that,
constrained rage is what I would call it.
Constrained rage. There you go.
You know what? Everybody talks about meek and mild-mannered Clark Kent, you know, blah, blah, blah. The definition of meekness is strength under control. And once it's unleashed exactly appropriately. And that's so whenever somebody says something like meek, they always use it in sort of a wrong context. And for me, I'm very specific about meekness. Meekness is, yes, I have a car that can do 177 miles an hour. However, I'm keeping it right here until I absolutely need to, and then woof, and I'm on it. That's exactly what Ryan, he's got that meekness. It's strength under control. He knows exactly when to press on the gas pedal and exactly when to back off, because, okay, he's going to let you do this, then boom, he's inside of you, bang, and inside that guard, and you just can't stop it. And that's
like a tiger shark out there.
Exactly right.
Swimming around patiently waiting for that fish to make the mistake.
Boom.
Definitely feeling fluffed enough now, y'all. So next up, we've got Vince and Chicco. I believe this is an exotics match, if I remember right. Pike versus crossguard. So
I'm gonna have to write my mom and tell her she messed up. My name should be Chico Derk.
Right?
Yes, everyone's name should be Chico Derk. Dude,
yeah, that is a great name.
Chico's very, very new to this. And you can see Vince testing him, bang, bang, bang.
That said, Chicco did place fairly highly in the Saber Strong Tennessee tournament.
You can immediately see his guard is the beginner guard. You know, it's like sword in front, really hard grip on the sword, shoulders a little hunched, but totally poised for whatever's about to happen. You know,
coiled spring. Yeah,
coiled spring. Exactly. It's cool, you know, that
good job.
That's all
Chicco.
Enthusiasm, you know.
That's
exactly the type of person that's going to get good.
Fast and strong.
Yep.
Yeah.
He's very strong.
Give him a year and he's going to be a force.
Chico, if you're watching, dog, just like pull your hands up a couple inches, put that point forward a couple inches, and you'll have something working with you.
Yep.
There you go.
Well done.
That looked like Vince's point, but
that's Vince's point.
No, that was Chicco.
Yeah.
Was it?
Oh, was that Chicco to the hands?
Chicco to the hands. Yes, you're right. Right.
Chicco's only got to hit the hilt of that pike, y'all. So if he hits the hilt, that's a point.
Oh yeah.
and Vince is working it. Vince is keeping him at bay, but oof.
So is this an exotic match? I didn't even realize. It's a pike versus a cross guard?
Yep.
It is.
Okay.
And look at how Vince is, again, this is Vince's weapon. This is what Vince loves to fight with. And that cross guard.
So it looks like Vince is using something that actually looks like a spear. It's so nice to see that in the Saber world.
Exactly. Yes.
It's one of my huge pet peeves when you see a quote-unquote Saber pike or spear that's nothing like a spear or pike, you know.
Good job.
He's moving it very well. But for Chicco, like, I'm telling you, fighting against the spear is so scary. So scary. Even with another spear, like that tip can come at you in a heartbeat.
It's in, yeah.
That was perfect.
Good job.
Now, are you guys allow thrust with the pike as long as you have two hands on the pike? Is that correct?
Yes.
Courtney was explaining that to me a little bit.
See, guys.
So for the pike, you have to have two hands at all times.
That was good one, y'all. That was good.
Excellent bow.
Is that right? Okay.
On cuts too?
You cut
Yes, everything.
for everything.
Okay. Yeah, I understand. That.
And Vince and Kristi, they tend to meet on their own too and fight. So these are when we see them again, that's why they've grown so much, is because they've been doing this on their own.
They've been working out kinks together.
Yeah. And it's like, bang. And then suddenly it's like, Kristi just boom. And it's like, whoa, where did that come from? It's like, yeah, I saw that the other night. She just, but yeah. So this is good.
Always pushing, always trying something new.
Yep.
Oh, man.
And it's good to learn from Vince because he's freaking talented as well. I hate his guts, by the way, just so you know.
Hooray. One for Kristi, 1-0.
To say, seems like a nice dude.
Yeah, he totally is. He totally is. He's one of the nicest guys. Oh, look at that.
Hooray.
I mean,
Vince,
Oh,
1-all. Fighters ready. Fight.
Go ahead, Sprague. Yell at him.
Hooray.
Ooh,
Over here, Hill.
good job, Kristi.
2-1 Kristi. Fighters ready. Fight.
So I'm supposed to be teaching a Form 5 class in a couple weeks here. And I've definitely
Over here.
been
Chicco.
watching some
Fighters
things that I now am thinking like, oh, I need to make sure I mention this thing and that thing. And it's all good stuff that you guys are doing. Not even on necessarily Form 5 specifically,
3.
but
Good honor call.
Form 5 is like Form 2 with some extra gas in the tank, in my
Yes.
opinion.
Yes.
Hooray. 3-all.
So just the dueling IQ that you guys are developing is really, really sharp.
Well, you have our permission to go ahead and bring this into your class and teach with it.
That's what she keeps.
You know, I might. I appreciate that. I might do that. I might. We were talking about with
Fighters ready.
Brian the other night. We were talking about maybe doing some fight analysis in one of these holocrons. So
good idea.
your
Anytime.
guys' fights that we've watched tonight, a lot of them are really, really got some good stuff in there.
Good, Vince. Ooh,
Hey.
who got that? That was Kristi? Yeah.
Kristi. Fighters ready. Fight.
But Vince was right on top of there.
I want to say, man, Courtney should be proud of how they train, which is true. But you guys should also be really proud of just the way that you all take personal responsibility for your progress.
Yeah. Well, it's that Courtney's given us such freedom and brought, again, you've met Courtney. He brings such engaging, larger than life smile personality. His smile is infectious. And so everything that we're doing is fun because of Courtney. That's why we're having fun.
Time to try something.
Look at that. Courtney's just out of the frame because he just is having so much fun watching us play. And we're just playing. This to us is just kids in a sandbox playing, and we're having fun with our friends.
9-4.
Man,
Fighters
if
ready.
20
Should be
years
the
ago,
9-4 right now, y'all.
Yeah.
if 20 years ago you had told me that this is what, like, all the stuff that I was, like, trying to nerd out on from, like, Attack of the Clones and blah, 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 you know, comic books and stuff, and just all my time spent in the dojo as a kid, if this is where it was going to lead, I seriously would not have believed you.
Fight.
I thought we'd all still be in the closet swinging sabers in the dark,
Yep.
you
Hooray.
know.
9.
Man.
Fighters ready.
Such good fighting too, and I like that you guys don't wait like an hour between points. It drives me nuts.
9, 7.
You know, it's like, oh, point, boom, fight again. Point, boom, fight again.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's the way it should be. It's the way it is in Star Wars. That's the way it should be here on Earth.
Yep. I agree. Look at, she just caged. Okay, I'm going in. I'm threatened because he just voided the space. She just filled the space. Wherever he just was, she went in again. You
9.
can't teach that. That's natural, and they're
That's true.
so good at that.
Ready.
It's true.
He also just put up 4 points in a row.
Yeah. But she's doing some stuff that, I mean, look at that, switching hands and moving around. That's not the Kristi from just 2 months ago or 3 months
Right.
ago.
Right.
Judges disagree.
No, we're agreeing. They just switched sides.
The environment that you bring new people into
That's right.
is
All right.
more important, in my opinion, than the person themselves, because they're gonna jive if you guys are all jiving, and it's very clear that's the way it happens when people come to you guys.
Well, even to this last point, they went and they touched Saber before they even started fighting.
Yeah, right.
Look at
What?
force.
It's like Vince is almost like backing up on purpose. It seems like he's trying to like lull her into thinking she's good.
Counter-punching. Yeah.
Yeah.
Try to chase a
I like
counter-puncher. See what happens. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. AJ versus Chicco. Oh, I wasn't expecting this. That's cool. AJ is such a strong base, great reach.
5.
Yeah. And Chicco with his strength, this should be fun. This should be really good.
Well,
See, that's what I wanted in this speed.
Yeah.
I bet you do.
He's like, what, 6'4"?
Oh, another slow-mo point here.
So sweet.
What's interesting is watch how fast that blade's going on slow-mo.
Oh!
Not as long as a lowlander sword, but
That's about a kung fu.
Good job, AJ.
Yeah.
Yeah, what a
It's supposed to
beautiful
be,
counter.
oh, maybe it is.
It's- When you have a staff or a spear,
I'm gonna. Oh, and again!
I think about a foot taller
Basically
than
the
you.
same strike twice in a row. Oh,
Very close
son.
on your height.
And Chicco is so hard to.
Oh, yeah.
Nicely done.
That's the monk spade. Yeah, that's interesting. I've never like learned that one. I've only.
Oh, point for Chicco there?
Oh, that was AJ.
That was AJ on
Was
that
it?
one. Yeah.
On the first hit.
Oof.
AJ underneath there.
Underneath. That was so good.
It is about as
But
tall.
Chico's timing is almost, it's like right on top of him. There you go. That's it. That's Chicco.
Doesn't matter how good swordsmen they are.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Yeah.
Notice the
AJ's
first
a
couple
man
points
after
you could
my
try
own
to step out of his normal range, which he was already going one-handed
Yeah.
instead of two-handed.
Not a lot of people.
Looks
Now
like
he's actually
AJ's doing some hand hunting. I'm a
A
big
little bit.
hand huntsman myself. I don't
Right.
appreciate when people give it a negative connotation. I think it's a sound strategy.
Yeah. Take the weapon out of their hand. Defang the snake, baby. Defang the snake.
Yeah, it's kind of like
That was Obi-Wan's whole strategy the whole time, right?
Right.
Cut off limbs.
Yep.
It's like
And
super long.
AJ's going for forearms. He's going for elbows.
Right, right.
It's whatever's coming in at him. He's making sure that it's clean. He can clean it.
And I'm sure that speaks to your heart from the Pikiti Tirsia.
Yep. If you're not careful, AJ will just take that blade right out of your hands.
Yep.
Strong.
Before this one, the last 2 times I fought him, he disarmed me.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't get disarmed a lot usually.
Yeah. Oh, wow.
Good job.
Put this going spikes in the bottom of it. We'll be okay.
This is a fight.
The biggest wildcat in
For
the
sure.
You just
No, I called that wrong. That was AJ.
Let's go. No, thank you. I'm good.
Well, that's
AJ forgives you.
debatable
Oof.
Oh,
Chicco.
nice.
Yeah.
Coming back.
That was throat.
It's more on collarbone area, but
Yeah, for Chicco coming into a situation like this, I'm sure it's just like opening up the greatest toy chest ever, right?
Yeah.
And having playmates too.
Because he doesn't have anyone
He's
to
self-trained.
spar with. He
Right.
only trains against. He says he hooked up his sword against his freaking stepladder, and that's what his
Hey
training partner
man,
is.
whatever you got to do to make stuff happen.
And I'm like, and he's doing this
oh,
Yeah.
against us.
Clearly it works. I need to go get myself a ladder.
I think I need to get a ladder
Uh-huh.
too.
Uh-huh.
Because dude, that's just so incredible.
That was awesome.
Oh,
Great
that fight.
match.
yep. And Vince versus Mike. Just I love Sprague.
This will be more of a dancing match.
Yep. Yeah. Because Sprague, big as he is,
sorry. Proceed.
I was gonna say he's like your juggernaut, isn't he?
yes. Yeah.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Look at that silver and
Fantastic.
oh my gosh.
Pray that I can get
He's
it.
so threatening.
And he's got like actual finesse. So a big dude with finesse is a deadly combination.
True enough.
Yeah, look at the way he controls that blade measure. Like Vince really doesn't have a prayer of getting his blade in unless Mike makes a mistake.
Right, right.
Why are you trying to stir the pot like that?
He's just controlling it. It's almost like a lead. You know, like how somebody will use a jab to just keep the tape measure out there. Keep the tape measure out there. That's sort of what he's doing to Vince's blade, and I love.
That's exactly.
Keith David's voice is like molasses.
Yeah.
What was the redheaded gargoyle's name?
Yeah, right.
Was he an older one?
Ooh, look at that.
Oh, look at that.
The female gargoyle, the red-haired Goliath one. Demona. I had a crush on her as a kid.
Yeah.
Everybody's shouting about gargoyles so much I can't hear what the fuck's going on.
I was just gonna say gargoyles.
I love gargoyles though.
It was a good show.
But I'm watching I'm watching Vince just push those, just test, see what he can do, and oh, look at Mike just coming around doing these figure eights. Where is he coming at? Where's he coming at? Boink. Then and oh,
Beautiful.
Vince right underneath.
Right back to the hanging guard. That could have been in a movie.
Yep.
That was beautiful. You know, if it was a beginner doing what Mike was doing, it would look very similar, but after like a load of watching fights, a load of experience, you'll start to see the difference between what Mike's doing versus what a beginner would be doing to swat their blade around. And it's very clearly aiming at specific parts of Vince's blade, not just like swatting the air in front of him, right?
Right, yeah, he's not a windshield wiper. He's not, yeah.
Exactly.
Vince comes in. Where are you going? Where are you going?
Stop.
Oh,
Red. 5-3. Mike.
did Vince get that underneath there?
He did.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, that was a slick.
I rolled my heel. Pick it up.
5-4.
That was good.
Thank you. Fighters ready.
Well, you guys were on something these nights. These fights are like juiced.
Right.
They're so much fun.
Sorry,
so sad.
Last
Saber
night.
Light Nice does not condone the use
Or
of any
endorse.
performance-enhancing drugs.
No, just the force. Just the force.
Yeah, yeah.
Let the force flow through
Clearly, you
you.
meditated beforehand. Took some Gatorade.
Oof, look at
Oh,
Vince. Poke that knee. Just, oh, it's so beautiful.
so Vince picked up the timing then on what Mike was trying to do with his blade.
Yep.
That's good to see that
And then
he
Mike
learned
comes
on
in
the
and
fly
just
like
trusts,
that,
yeah.
right?
Yep.
That movie was
Didn't
terrible.
understand the plot of it.
Even Wonder Woman couldn't save it.
That was
He looks like
awful.
Mexican Bill Murray.
Oh,
Red.
I don't know. I've never seen it.
point Vince there, diving
Yep.
stab.
Yep.
Yeah.
One
Just
great
wants to get any time to spin.
Yeah.
I heard he
That's why we always get mad. Is don't you do that, little flourish figure eight in front
Right.
of me? Because I'm going
Right.
straight in and bang. And that's
Yeah.
exactly what he did.
Take a picture.
Mike.
I just kind of made an executive decision there. Sorry.
Hey, man. Let me take all the pictures.
How tall is Vince compared to Mike?
He's like 5'4".
Yeah, he's 5'4". Mike is full 6'1"?
Oh wow, Vince is that short?
Oh, yeah.
That's shorter than me. I didn't know anybody was shorter than me.
He'll have it there.
Oops.
Why it's stuck.
It's okay.
That's okay. It's a great thumbnail for YouTube to pick up
Yep.
on.
Right?
That's exactly it. I'll take it.
There we go. Right. We're gonna pop it
fine,
back
you're
where it's
okay.
moving. There it is. There we go.
Oh. Threaten. Vince is having none of it. Boink. Comes across. Who got that?
That looked
Mike.
like Mike underneath, yeah.
Yeah.
But I like Vince's attitude shift
Mhm.
in this match.
I think he got me.
He's it's almost more to a Form 4 style, but very like I'm not gonna let you have my space. I'm gonna take some space and stay there.
I saw him.
Blue.
Where? Where would the hell be? If it didn't
Bernie
come
saw
right
it too. It wasn't just us.
Yeah.
Come on. Fighters ready. Fight.
I love a short guy who can take stuff from a big guy.
Yep. See, he's practicing little Ryan maneuvers there. Waiting,
Yeah.
waiting, and then bang.
That was a great wrist movement, really controlled on the hilt.
Oh, Lord. Reverse Europe here.
Woo.
Double reverse.
Did he just score with that stupid thing?
No.
We'd be happy to watch him do that.
Oh, you love to see it. You love to see
Little
it.
cross blades, and then here we go.
Nice honor
Thanks.
call there. I wasn't sure what happened. Good call by Vince. Love
Yep.
that match. I'm clapping.
Oh,
Oh,
wasn't that so much fun?
that was fun. That was fun.
Oh, Ryan versus AJ.
Yeah. This is cross guard versus cross guard.
Mhm.
Okay.
And it's not fun to fight AJ when he has a cross guard, for the record.
He's so freaking tall.
Help me call
His
it.
reach.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Right.
Ooh.
That looked like Ryan there.
Ryan.
Yeah.
Ryan got there.
Ready. Fight.
But just before, because AJ was all right on top of it. Wait.
So how long has AJ been with you guys compared to like you and Ryan?
Hey.
He's been there since the beginning.
Yeah, pretty much.
Has he? Okay.
Yeah. He's,
I can't remember if I met him or not.
He was up there.
Yep.
Yeah, okay.
Hey.
I don't think he made it to the library event, but I think
Okay.
Fight.
he's been part of our group for a while. And see, he and Evan trained together quite a bit. So it's fun to watch sort of their style,
Ready. Fight.
which is so different, but really, really
Hey!
interesting. And
I don't know. I didn't feel anything, so I don't know.
No call.
So have you guys had any I don't want to say luck, but success
3-2.
with using the cross guards as cross guards would normally be used at all?
I think that like AJ versus
Hey!
Chicco in some of the
AJ,
earlier fights that
fighters
I
ready.
was there at, I know that there was some, twisting and spinning.
Right, right.
I think a couple times, yeah.
Yeah, I found it's hard to do
Hey!
the proper lockups and all that
4-3.
because
Right.
somebody hits hard enough, that blade bends, so it'll bend
Right.
around and whack you in the head.
And it's a much faster overall version of sword fighting than like true long sword fighting or something like that. I don't know that it's much faster, but
AJ
it's
should have followed
faster.
up.
And once in a while though, you do catch a block on the cross guard or
And there's
something like
Ryan.
that, which is kind of cool.
Ooh.
Oh, like they're right there. There you
Like
go.
that.
Oh,
Oh, wow.
and then you lost a head, huh?
No, I got that. I should have got that point. That was my
Here,
point.
6-3.
Oh, did I couldn't see where your blade was.
Yeah, across his stomach, or sort of just below the chest there.
Okay.
When he came in, it was right
Pray.
chest level.
5. Fighters ready. Fight. Pray.
Wow.
5.
Dude,
Fighters
just
ready.
freaking
Fight.
Stretch Armstrong juke. Just twink.
Yep.
Ryan, I bet you want that one back, huh?
Oh yeah. I'm always pissed off if I don't range it properly.
8. 5. Fighters ready. Pray. 8. 6.
Yeah.
Fighters ready. Fight.
Close match.
Pray.
Ooh.
8. 7. Hilt. Fighters ready. Fight. Pray. 8 all.
Ryan.
Fighters ready.
I didn't even see that point.
Pray. 9. 8. AJ. Fighters ready. Fight.
Who's calling this match?
That's Mike. And he's on the
Okay,
left side
okay.
there.
Yep.
And he just gave it to AJ.
Yep.
That was just so pretty. Oh my gosh. Well done, AJ.
Yeah, you guys had a super tight match there. Very tight.
Like I said, the man is a beast with a cross guard.
He really is. He really is. So good to see. And again, he's just, I can't say this enough. Our guys just keep growing. They just keep getting better. I'm always like, I'm fighting them, and I'm still fighting the version of them that was like last year or year before.
Right.
In my head, and then suddenly they're pulling off these maneuvers. I'm like, whoa, what the heck is that? Where's that coming from?
Right.
It's just because they keeps getting so good. So they're so much better than they were. And,
Right.
and I'm like, that's awesome. And I'm like laughing the entire time because that was such an amazing move. How'd you do that? And I'm watching them, and I watch them do it to me. And
Well,
I
I
should be
hope
mad at
you
them.
don't. I hope you don't stop saying that, because
Yeah.
if you do stop saying that,
Oh, yeah.
that means that you stop noticing, you know, and that it's like super important for anybody growing in any art to see progress in themselves and others. So I hope you end up saying that every day for the rest of your life about how proud you are of the other people around you, and because it shows your own progress, you know, as a student as well. So
Yeah, I mean, that's why I always go back to perpetual white belt. I
yeah,
just have
right.
so much fun. And
Yep.
again, for me, it really is about making sure that sort of the camaraderie.
Yep.
I'm not here to get in a fight
Right.
with you. I'm here to let's hit some sticks together,
Right.
play tag with lightsabers, have
Right.
fun, laugh, smile, and then let's go out to eat later.
Right.
To me, I'm about enjoying this. If you're out to hurt me, well, that's a different game entirely, and
Right.
we'll deal with that. But this is me and my friends poking each other with freaking glow sticks,
Yeah,
and
exactly.
and seeing who's there first and why and what happened. And that's why I also like the breakdowns, because it's like, oh, did you see how he came underneath there? Did you see that? That
Yep.
was so good.
Yep.
Look at the footwork on that. Look at the footwork on that. We're
Right.
sitting there just picking apart these things because it's really so important, and I just really
Yeah.
enjoy that.
I train twice a week with basically killers in the MMA class. I'm the smallest one of the oldest ones, and I'm no slouch as a striker. I'm not a great wrestler though, and it's the same if you've got a good culture in your martial arts school or your group or whatever, your gym, it's never about hurting the other person, even though you know you totally can. What is it? Those who can do the most violence should train themselves the most to not do violence. Or if they have to use it so precisely. And I think that it makes the new people that much more prepared for, like, when somebody does come in who wants to hurt them, they know right away, like, oh, that's not somebody I want to work with tonight.
And that's from the top down. That's why I really like Courtney.
Yep.
Again,
Yep.
his huge smile, which is so infectious, his enthusiasm and his friendliness of engagement, it breeds, it causes us, it's contagious.
Right.
It comes out that we end up just having a good time because he's making sure, are you having fun?
Right.
Okay. Are you learning something? And are you
Right.
having fun?
And on top of that, he knows how to fight, and
Yep.
that never hurts your reputation as a school and as a group.
Mm-hmm.
So
exactly.
You guys have shown me the light tonight. I mean, that was
I hope
awesome.
Bring that back to your classes and have them again.
Yeah.
Feel free to go ahead and take some snippets and have some fun with it. And we love to see everybody else's stuff too. So
I'm hoping you guys get a chance to come in for some of the more physical stuff too, and we will have to break some of this stuff down. Maybe we'll have a glass of wine and some fights together. That would be awesome.
Nice. Wine fights.
Awesome. So I gotta thank you guys so much for having me with you tonight. I mean, that was a blast. That was a
thank you for
nice
coming
cap
out. It's
off
our
to
pleasure.
my favorite birthday of the year.
That's right.
No worries. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you. And if you want to join us in Charlottesville, or come out to Saber Martial Arts Foundation, or what's the name of your martial arts studio?
I'm teaching right now in Ohio at a place called Ohio Fitness and Martial Arts.
Nice.
But I also do most of my Saber work right now that I'm teaching is done through Zoom anyway.
Sure,
so
of course.
If anybody ever needs us, sabermartialarts.life, we got a bunch of teachers who are happy to help.
So please come on out, and please thank you, Mando Core. Thank you, Kai Sabers, and thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it as much as we did. Have a good night.
Hey, y'all.